Every day we're going to read and talk about stories, but we're also going to learn some reading strategies that are going to help you to become an even better reader. Sometimes I'm going to teach you something new, and sometimes I'm going to remind you of a strategy that you already have learned so that you can practice using it even better. Today we're going to practice the strategy of asking and answering questions about what we're reading. Here's our learning target for today. I can ask and answer who, what, and where questions about a story. Follow along and read it with me. I can ask and answer who, what, and where questions about a story. Let's get started. Readers who want to understand their stories ask and answer three big questions as they're reading. The first question is this: who? Who is in the story? We're thinking about characters when we ask this question. The second question is what? What is the big thing that is happening? What is an event or a big idea that is happening at this part of the story? And finally, where? Where are the characters right now? We're thinking setting, if you remember setting from first grade. So we ask who, what, and where. Do that with me. Ready? Who, what, and where. One more time. Ready? Who, what, and where. Great job. When we learn a reading strategy, it's important that we go back and practice it using the text that we've already read. So let's jump back into Hooray for Wadney Wet. We're not going to read the whole thing again, just small pieces that can help us practice our reading strategy. Remember, we're practicing and asking who, what, and where in our story. This is page 18 and 19 from Hooray for Wadney Wet. Let's reread it to jog our memory and remind us what was happening. To Wadney, she looked especially scary. What would she do when she heard him speak? Breathe Capybara breath in his face? Or tie him up with his own tail? Or even pounce on him? Okay, now that we remember where we're at, let's practice our strategy. First, we ask the question, who? At the top of a sticky note, I wrote the word who, and now I need to think. Who is in the story at this point? Well, we have two characters in this story. Right now, there's Camilla and Rodney. So I write that on my sticky note, Camilla and Rodney. Then I use another sticky note. What? I write the word what at the top of the sticky note and think, what is the big thing happening right now? Well, I'm looking back and I remember that they just came off the playground and Rodney is thinking about being in charge of the game, but he's afraid of Camilla. Now, I don't have to write every single thing down, just the big idea. So here's what I wrote. Rodney is going to lead the game and he is afraid. That is the big thing that is happening right now. Now it's time for you to practice. I want you to think about the question, where? Where are they at in the story? Take a minute to think about that as you look at this page, and then go to the next Nearpod slide and record your answer.